remember having a damn big shit, and then it had to go back up, and I went, oh. Have you nutted this November? This is your daily catch-up. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the Daily Ketchup podcast, do remember to drop us a sub, hit that notification button, and like this video as well. So we have a sexologist with us, Dr. Martha, if you didn't catch the previous episode.
Alright.
Welcome back. Hey, thanks for making the trip all the way back here to our office to film this again.
We're all wearing the same clothes.
During November. So today's topic is No Nut November. Have you all tried?
Not for November.
For 3 days.
No, so... wow, I'm going to bring this up. So like... Catholics who know of Lent, right? Lent is when 40 days you sacrifice something, you don't do something for 40 days.
Yeah.
So then I think when during a period of my teenage years where I was masturbating every day, I said, okay, I would give up watching porn and masturbating. I lasted 3 days before.
Oh wow, tough, right?
But I tried not to watch porn for 40 days, which worked lah.
Okay. Oh, so you masturbated on imagination?
Yeah.
Wow, in this generation, that is such a tall order.
Yeah.
This unheard of.
Yo,
I actually not faster if I imagine or then.
So what's your imagination? What's the?
I mean, it depends whether I was single or with somebody lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're with somebody, then
It's someone else lah. Yeah. If she's single, it's the next target.
Yeah.
If he's with target, it's someone else.
No, so like on this subject, right? Like No Nut November, I first discovered it because of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I was
What were you
during
watching,
November, just before November starts, right? You see all these guys doing like videos, and then they will be like, "No nut." Then they are the thumbnail is,
Yeah.
you know, or some shit, you know, or like I fail or some shit. Yeah. So then
Before I even start.
yeah, then after that, then I will kind of like understand like what is it lah. I don't even know why the challenge came up, but apparently it was for a cause. It was for like some testicular cancer or something like that.
There was a period of time where there was a
Right.
lot of men health like awareness campaigns that was going on. So one for
Ah.
prostate, one for testicular like cancer.
Yeah. So basically, you just don't nut for a month, and they're supposed to be
Donut.
health. You don't nut for I love donuts. You know what I'm saying? I love
Don't
those
eat nuts.
Yeah. Why? They're good for you.
But sorry, so
nutrients. Okay.
there's like health benefits.
So, there are apparently a lot of health benefits, and then so that's the funny thing about it. So in the comments, right, what starts happening is like they will basically they will talk about like day 1, like this is how I felt. I was tired, I was suffering or whatever. Then day 3, like I was turned on, but I was trying to resist. Then day like at the end of like the first week, right, suddenly there's this like my mind is like clearer. I don't have headaches. I don't have anything. Then at like week 3, then they get this benefit and that benefit and all this kind of stuff that they are claiming lah. So then in the comments they will say stuff like it's day 90, I can levitate. Or like day 300 or something. I call a girl and tell her she likes me. Very funny on the comments. But yeah, so are there actually? Because I don't know, there are all YouTube videos like this of men claiming like all these benefits. Are there actually benefits to nothing?
So I just want to say that a lot of doctors actually says that it's healthy and beneficial to ejaculate regularly because
What's
it
regularly,
exercises your prostate.
Prostate.
Yes, so they actually suggest 2-3 times a week.
Oh,
Well,
doctor
okay.
say one.
Doctors,
No
doctors
choice.
say. Medical doctors.
Wow. I need a prescription for that.
Yeah. However, what happens is, so the prostate is inside your body, right? So when you are ejaculating, the prostate does move to help with the ejaculation, the whole basis of not ejaculating is that when you ejaculate, you lose energy. So they are trying to say maybe for 30 days don't do it. You can reboot your bad habit. You know, give yourself a surge of energy, channel your energy elsewhere, things like that. But realistically speaking, I think for a lot of people it's not possible because you haven't actually learned anything. It's just trying to tell you, just don't do it.
Yeah.
And then by not doing something, you will be a better lover or you will learn skills. I don't think so. Just to summarize, in a nutshell, there's no medical
Wait, we need to give it due attention and respect.
Okay, in a nutshell, there's no medical scientific basis for what they are trying to say.
Right.
No scientific. Okay.
Oh,
No, so then
God.
sorry, just to bring back to what you're talking about, the prostate thing, right? What exactly is a prostate?
It's prostate. It's underneath your bladder, so it acts as a pump.
Do what one?
to help with your ejaculation.
No, like what? That's it. That's the
helps
only
with your
function.
It
It
apparently
also
the male,
helps control your pee.
Oh,
It's underneath your bladder.
So
my
got use
prostate
one
is
lah.
damn weak, yeah.
Yeah. So
John's
so
also.
yeah, so
How do I know that?
there's pelvic floor exercises as well. Pelvic floor exercises.
Okay.
Why
Kegel.
do you do that?
Pelvic floor is what, the chode ah?
So you go inside the
No.
anus. Oh.
So Kegels is when you squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. It's just like when you're holding back your pee, you
Yeah,
can't find
you
a
when I
bathroom.
do that, right? Sometimes I get very intense pain there. Like if I,
Squeeze your chode.
you know, like
For
when,
too long.
Yeah, when I try and flex, right, I can get cramps there.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
I
so
cannot go.
because you can't stretch it, right?
okay, so you can start off by exercising it as when you are not feeling like you want to pee. So first you're connecting with your muscles down there so that you know that you can flex those muscles.
doing it as we
They
speak.
become stronger.
Damn gross.
Yes. So pelvic
Eye
floor
contact.
squeezes can help with erection, can help with ejaculation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently the male G spot is the prostate.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So one of the ways you can stimulate the prostate is through the anus. So
Okay.
yeah, so many people have that fear. Oh, you know, that what me gay.
like
It's not that though.
straight guys can enjoy it too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's about, I don't think
not
it's about
there.
becoming gay or what. I
No,
think it's
no.
more
It
of like,
hurts.
why?
It's a sexual behavior versus sexual orientation. Like there's just so much ignorance around it.
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's the main obstruction.
Why are you trying to argue with us, a professional?
Insecure.
The main obstruction, right, I feel, right, is that all along we've been led to believe that it's a one-way street. Now you're telling me it can go both way.
The
Like,
anus lah.
Yeah, it doesn't like
I suck shit up all the time
other
though.
direction.
Actually, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember having a damn big shit, and then it had to go back up, and I went, oh. Was that the prostate getting?
But did you feel very good? Did you feel very
Yeah.
good? Okay. We're on to something. No, but yeah.
But should eat more veggies.
Like because I personally have.
What? Wow, this
I
is
think
good
I told you
one.
before, right?
Put
The
your feet
elder
up.
one.
You put a one up your ass?
Wait, I never told you this before.
No.
What is an elder wand? That's a Harry Potter thing. How dare you?
You confirm know what's an elder one, right?
Is it shaped in a
No.
way that can?
You know Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Wait,
The
like
elder
actually so
wand.
long?
It's like beads, right? But like
Anal beads.
big grip to small grip.
Right,
on a
right,
stick.
right, right, right.
That's
Right.
anal beads.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Lah. So, but I call it the elder one because people can
But
still
when you
visualize.
Yeah,
describe
I
it.
instantly know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
How dare you?
So I had to review it for a article before. So I go and try out. Then it was like my first time with doing like butt stuff.
How many beat do you go?
It's like, bro, I'm quite proud of myself to be honest.
Half.
No, so I think it's like about 7 beats.
Huh?
This long?
And the increase in size. So like maybe cherry
From
tomato,
small
baby
to
cherry
big.
tomato.
Yeah.
Then become bigger until
Like a
last one,
tripod lah.
the big like cherry.
Yeah, the ball sack size.
So then it was like, I go ask my friends how to do it, all this kind of thing. Then get like, a bit of tutorial. No, you need to get like a douche to clean your asshole. Get like lube, all this kind of thing. Why you look at me so judgy?
No need.
Sorry.
Actually, no need. Actually, no need.
What you mean no need?
No need to douche lah.
But
As in
then there'll be shit
cleaner
everywhere.
lah. Okay, but anyway.
As in, you do with your partner, you ask your partner try for you lah.
No, I solo. Paiseh lah.
What, dude? Just write the article lah.
First time exploration.
So how did you
Own self
douche
do
yourself?
mah.
You have to spray the water in your ass.
Yeah, you mean.
Okay, how was it? How
Not
was
in this
it?
company, I
No,
want to say.
so it's quite interesting. So it's a very strange feeling at the start because like I said lah, it's going. You don't feel things going the other way one ma. So you lube it up like then you just try to like start pushing So then the first one go in already and then you like oh okay. But then right because you have a tendency to reject it instantly your body, so you will kick like you know you cough or whatever right, straight away the thing will like shoot out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I think it took quite a while. It took about like half an hour for me to get like 3 beats up. Yeah.
But you use lubricant, right?
Yeah, definitely. So like about 3 to 4.
If not, then you'll be
3 to 4 beats in, right? Then I hit a wall. I don't know whether that's normal or not, but I
Yeah,
hit a
that
wall.
probably your internal sphincter.
Okay, goddamn. So then after that I kena already. Then I don't know what to do already. So then it's a vibrating sex toy lah. So I just on the vibration. Then I just like
collapse on the floor.
Relax.
on the porn. Then I just try to like
Relax
jack
your
off with the
muscles.
thing inside lah. Yeah. Then after that I like then the thing shoot out again. Then I had to reinsert and do the whole thing.
Wait,
over
but you
again.
cannot sit down while doing this.
You have to be in kind of like I don't really
You're
know how to
squatting lah. I will assume.
No lah, squatting tiring ma. Yeah lah, a bit lah. Like
On your back.
Oh,
kind of like have to lie back to the side a bit lah.
right, like salutation to the
I don't
sun.
show you. I don't let you all imagine. I don't say to describe too much in detail.
No, wait, where's the article and can I read it?
Can later.
Okay,
later,
okay.
Later I share you. So then
Okay, so now the bottom line is, would you recommend it?
Bottom line.
bottom line. Walao, she was preparing for that. Okay, walao. Okay, so it didn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything for me. Then I took it out and like half an hour later I had to go out already and meet my friends. So then the whole day, right, my asshole raw, yeah, that feeling.
Raw, okay.
That damn horrible feeling.
Wait, so you
don't feel your
enjoy
ass
it?
was more open and that made you feel more relaxed?
No.
Okay,
it
raw.
didn't.
Okay.
It was very raw and like
How
sore.
about after you go in, then you slowly pull it up, boop, 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 then it's like a very relaxing feeling?
It's like taking a shit.
No.
He said it shoots out though.
Yeah, I did it.
Your shoes out. Okay.
Probably got some trauma from that, from the shooting.
You never breathe in and breathe out properly. Like
No,
apparently
wait.
you like-
At no point you enjoyed it
I was trying to relax. No, like it didn't add anything.
So it didn't kena your prostate lah, probably.
My experience. Maybe lor.
Is the prostate hard to miss?
Yeah.
It's a bit like the equivalent of the female G spot.
So go in and push up lah.
So curve, yeah, on a come hither kind of position motion.
Right, so your stick is too straight.
Yeah, so
Right.
there are prostate toys, to help you to find your prostate.
Right.
Because our finger may not be long enough.
So would you recommend using a toy first, or like you own self go and like?
Yeah, I think your fingers are always with you, so it's a good thing to try with yourself. So if you're concerned about the hygiene, you can actually put a condom over your own finger.
So would you recommend like couples to like say, would you recommend a girl in the relationship try it on their male partner to anal?
Sure. Everything is possible with
Asking for a
consent.
friend. How do you go about that conversation?
Would you like to try this?
Nice.
Have you ever thought of trying it? Would you like to try it with me?
What are
Solo play.
common things that people come to you for with regards to masturbation? A common question.
Okay.
How to
So
stop, I would
one
think.
of the common ones is they don't understand why they cannot ejaculate with their partner.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my god, is this the
So-
death grip thing?
Iron grip.
Yes. So I train them how to masturbate in different ways to resensitize their penis. There are people who do prone masturbation, which is what happens when you're lying on a stomach. So you're putting a lot of pressure on your penis, and sometimes in order to ejaculate, because you're putting so much pressure on the penis actually has to be soft. Okay, I don't know how to say it in a diplomatic way.
No,
It's-
man, I don't want the
Yeah.
diplomatic way.
It's a bit like trying to squeeze toothpaste out, you know? So they're squeezing their ejaculation out of their body.
Wait, how does one do it face down?
They're lying on their stomach.
Uh-huh.
So
Then how do
some
you-
of them, they are just rubbing against the mattress.
Oh.
So if their family comes in, they just look like they're just lying on their stomach.
Right. For covert reasons.
Yeah, but don't do that lah. Just lock the door lah. I mean,
Or like stand behind the door if you can't lock it. Hey, pro tip.
Yes, yeah. So some people don't have that access to privacy, and also I think the way we masturbate, a lot of time we just stumble upon it. Like, oh, it works, so they just keep doing the same thing without really thinking of
It's true.
how much pressure, how much friction that they're putting onto their penis. So this happens more so with my clients who masturbate in that particular way. So I will coach them how to change the way that they masturbate.
So much courage though, right? For that man to come and explain to you how he masturbates, knowing that it's probably weird.
Yeah, it's quite common in my work. So, there's a lot of self-judgment.
wait, sorry. So can you explain for people who maybe don't know, like what is this death grip syndrome?
A death grip is when you are putting a very, very strong grip on your penis. I always say we masturbate quietly, quickly, secretly. And if we masturbate for too long, then we get tired, then we cannot ejaculate. So we tend to go harder and faster so as to ejaculate. And over time, what happens is the penis becomes desensitized. So yeah, that's where the death grip comes from. And actually, it's a very, very simple tip, which is you should be masturbating with a lubricant, because when you have sex with your partner, your partner's if you're having sex with a woman, the vagina will be lubricated. So there's no benefit in masturbating without lubricant.
I mean, convenience is a sure benefit though.
So there are people who masturbate in the bathroom, say with water and soap. That's better than no lubricant.
Conditioner is better than soap.
God damn, Dan.
Because conditioner is really soft.
Conditioner.
And it also makes your pubes smooth. conditioner instead of soap.
Pro
Okay,
tip,
let's just move
pro
on.
tip, everyone.
That's
It doesn't
another pro
lather.
tip. That's another pro tip by our good friend here.
If you want to shave like your pubes, right, and you don't want to like waste your shaving cream, right, you can also use conditioner as that shaving cream because it's a smooth finish.
Smooth
It's like a-
finish, nice.
Right,
It's like a
Conditioner on
baby.
your
So
face.
if you wanna shave your pubes and you feel very lazy about it,
Yeah.
masturbate. You get the conditioner all over it, then shave.
But you still have to shave, like that's the
Walao
tedious
eh.
part.
But you incentivize yourself.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So like common issues that most of your female
Yes.
clients come to you with.
Okay, females will come to, it's very common, low sex drive. And then there's vaginismus, which is a condition that happens when the vagina shuts down, making penetration difficult or impossible.
Shuts
It's like it
So
just
the vagina closes.
like tunnels
Yes,
in-
in anticipation of penetration. So foreplay, maybe oral sex, maybe rubbing, everything is okay, except the penetration. So there's a fear of pain, and they may have experiences with pain in the vagina, and it's also linked to the fear of the unknown. They don't know what to expect. They have very little education around the anatomy.
So that means, do all virgins have vaginismus until?
No.
But does it tend to be amongst virgins, or it can even be from people who have had sex with?
Yes, correct. So there's primary vaginismus, which is with people who have never had sex, penetrative sex, and then there's secondary vaginismus, which happens later on in their lives. Can be after baby, can be after some kind of trauma, or maybe.
I actually have a friend that has this, and I think it's really very, very sad because in the past, basically, she and her boyfriend, right, they dated for a long time, like could be as long as Pat and I, like since I don't want to say when, but and so they never did it, and cause she always says she's scared, right? And that guy, to be very honest, he was just patient, or he just wait for at least I think 8-10 years of dating before they got married.
What?
And
okay,
so
they got do other thing lah.
I would think so, but nothing penetrative.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but so this guy waited and was looking forward to getting married, where she promised him that she will really try.
Okay.
Yeah, and when they got married, she really said let's try, but they couldn't. That she's just too scared, and now they just have this agreement like, okay, lor, never mind, I don't force you.
No, come and see me.
done.
I mean, I work with so many clients with vaginismus, and it is a very personal decision when you want to have sex, whether it's before or after marriage. And many clients actually choose to only try to have sex after marriage. So that's when they realize that they have this issue. It's very devastating, because imagine like waiting your whole life, or for the right
Yeah.
time, or doing what they consider the right thing.
But props to their relationship though, right, for holding up for so long.
Yeah, I mean, they have a
not
lot of
reliant.
love, and with some support, they will be able to overcome it quite quickly. I mean, I work with so many clients over the last 12 years.
There haven't been a couple that you cannot.
Of course, there are people who come and then they just stop all contact,
So is it a
It's their
mental thing?
choice.
Like,
Yeah, it's very much a mental, but then it's just like you have a fear, so it's like breaking down the fear with small steps.
So you are providing them with a form of therapy.
Yes. They come in, I get a history, and then I answer their questions, and then I give them like little homework that they can do so that they can overcome their fear.
what's an example
Step
of
by
a
step.
homework?
Yeah.
A homework can include, for instance, just touching the entrance of your vagina without trying to go in.
Oh, homework.
Yeah,
Oh,
homework.
I thought like
Home-
during consultation. Okay.
Homework. Yeah.
Do couples like ask you to watch them have sex?
Yes, there have been cases, but my answer is no.
Yeah.
So there was one particular person said, "Oh, we want to hire you to watch us have sex." I said, "No, I don't do that." I said, "No, you don't understand. We just want you to watch." I said, "No, I understood you the first time." The answer was no.
Okay.
Right.
It's just not part of what you do lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of sexual surrogates?
Yes.
So while doing research for
I have
this,
not.
right, I found that, right, there are certain like sex therapists, I'm not sure whether in Singapore or not, that they get you, there's a professional sex partner that comes in as a surrogate for you to practice having sex or like cure whatever sex problems you have.
Okay.
Yes. So
What a noble
yeah,
profession.
it's been around for a long time. Since even before I was born, there are surrogates who work with, let's say, for instance, war survivors who have PTSD. Maybe they are having difficulties like getting familiar with their bodies if they have had injuries and things like that. So that it is such a service, but I don't work with any surrogates in Singapore. I feel that it's highly controversial. So a lot of times I would just give my clients homework and then I would just say, yeah, if you want to, you're single, you could consider going to a sex worker. But I wouldn't.
But so my question is that, right, some people, they have partners, but then they will still, like, with the sex therapist, use a sexual surrogate.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's
Why?
so many bloodlines to that
Why?
also.
Yeah.
I feel that is okay if it's with consent. However, I don't provide that kind of consultation.
Right.
Right.
But in Singapore, have.
As far as I know, not that I know.
Would you all be comfortable if say your partner is having like some issues with sex wise, right? And then they said they wanted to go inside.
Like the treatment plan is to.
Yeah. Will you all be comfortable?
I guess see the circumstance. If for example, I've never had sex with her and this is what it takes, then okay lah.
Yeah, I think it's so great, right? Because like technically it's a medical issue, right? Like it's, I guess, not the same, but similar to like if your partner has a male gynae and he's putting, like his finger, I guess, around the area.
No, that's not the
so
same.
you're not
sia.
supposed to have sex with a sex surrogate.
You're depending
do.
on what you're diagnosed with.
Yeah,
I guess.
but to me, like because it's a medical thing.
It's medical.
It's a medical thing.
No, but it's
I think at the end of the day, for me, it's as long as my partner wants it and she's okay with it and she needs it to be a better love, like she wants to be a better lover, maybe because she has like certain mental associated issues with it, then I feel like okay lor.
Yeah.
Like it's not
I
my
mean,
place.
It's for your good also, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's not my place to stop her if it's something that she wants to do for her body.
right. Is it expensive?
Yeah, and all things being said, there's also other ways around it. There are always other ways around it.
Actually, right, I wonder whether I have this vaginismus thing. Because in another episode, I got mentioned also that I feel uncomfortable like with penetration. But I feel like I'm not sure whether that links to my sexuality or it links to fear. Yeah,
There's only one way to find out.
try.
Just try it out. Try with something small, like your small finger.
No, but it makes me uncomfortable like to
So
try.
just touch first.
No, I feel like I touched before, but then
You feel like you don't wipe.
I wipe from behind. You wipe from here.
No, I don't wipe.
Moving on. Okay. No. But like, so you totally do you masturbate?
Yeah, I do, but then I don't go into my vagina.
Okay.
It's penetration. Right.
Externals,
Wow.
Yeah, external is okay.
clitoral stimulation.
Right.
Yeah.
So your advice is just start.
Try.
Like get familiar with your body and see
But it
what-
makes me uncomfortable to try, you know what I mean?
Is that where you can like psycho yourself into like I'm okay with this or like I don't know.
No, but there's no point, what? Sorry, is your
Get your
sexuality a
part-
secret?
get your
Is your
partner.
sexuality a secret? It's not right.
Get your partner to try with you.
I got no partner.
Then you use toy. Can try using toy.
If I scared to use my finger, then I use toy better.
Can be because that recently I came across. Okay, so what happens with vaginismus is a lot of times they will just say, okay, go and get a dilator kit. So a dilator kit is made of 4 cylindrical cones, from small to big. So the smallest is about like 1 finger. It's like a bullet vibrator kind of size. But recently I came across a vibrator that actually is as long as a
Pencil.
thinner.
Toothbrush.
It's actually even thinner than a chopstick.
Oh,
So it's so thin and then it's long and then you can just turn it on and then it will just vibrate.
Hey,
so
that's like
this
the swab test that we have.
Yeah, so it's just like a little yeah, it's just like your swab really.
Now every time we saw it,
Have you done a medical checkup where they just need to put a
You
scope?
can go for a checkup.
scope through my vagina?
Yeah, I mean, Pets did it before.
No,
lah.
they will do an examination. On medical doctors will do an examination.
They should probably start with the scope, huh? Just go and figure out whether it hurts or not. Just in a non-sexual way, you know?
so the scope is
The
medical.
scope is not in your
I mean, not that
vagina,
small.
the scope is in your anus.
But in your butt.
Oh no, because Pet went up because she checked whether
She checking for fertility, is it?
for
Yeah,
blood clots or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, that different.
No, but when I think about that, like a medical checkup, I'm okay.
Intravaginal something.
Yes. So thinking and going through the experience can be a different thing.
True.
So yeah, if you are curious, you can go for a medical checkup. If you are mentally prepared for the examination, or you can just try by yourself with your finger. Try to go a bit more. But of course, it's much better if you're aroused.
Right. Wait, so is it an issue though? As in like...
It's not an issue until it's an issue. So if it's
It's a good answer for
important,
so many things.
if it's important to your partner,
Right.
then it's something that both of you want to experience. Then yes, definitely you should.
It's something
address
that
it.
I've wondered about whether it is fair in a sense. Because it's like with my previous partner, right? Then I do to her, but then I'm uncomfortable for her to do to me.
Yeah.
Then I wonder whether it's unfair or what. But we've never had the conversation.
I don't think it's unfair. It's like what pleasures you doesn't mean it could pleasure the other person, ma. So
Right.
as long as you can both do it for each other, then it's fine, right? In your own way.
True.
Anyway, you are controlling your own nerve center, what? So you are pleasuring her nerve center. You just say you don't need to do mine, what?
So actually she benefits because
Yeah, she benefits.
you do the work. She doesn't need to
Yeah.
do the work.
It's like couple massage, but A only massage B.
I'm so selfless.
Okay, so then like on the topic of like this like female orgasm, right? Like, is it true that the penetrative type is stronger than the clitoral type? Or is
like
that
the pleasure that comes from
Ah.
it.
The clitoral orgasm.
got difference?
Yeah, okay, so basically about 70 to 80% of people can only have clitoral orgasm, 70 to 80%. So then there's only about 20% of
Wait, do you say that's
people-
me?
20% of people can have vaginal orgasms as well. So it's not true. Like most of the time, yes, you know, you can go in and all that, but they may not have the same amount of pleasure outside and inside. Because outside, the clit is full of nerve endings, 6,000 to 8,000 nerves.
Wait, so actually outside is better?
Yes, outside is easier,
For most people.
easier
Yeah.
to get orgasm.
Could it also be that because their partner or themselves don't know the technique to get
It's
a
not just the
vaginal-
technique, it's actually the way the nerves are inside the body.
Okay.
So genital massaging internally can help to awaken the nerves.
I mean, I watched the video, I guess.
Wait, what was it?
This is
Genital
you know, it's like it's a giraffe.
Giraffe?
Eating grass.
Okay,
Turn
okay.
around.
Yo, your hands are so elegant.
Wait, a giraffe eating
Like
grass there?
pianist, you know.
Pianist,
Yeah.
pianist.
Then it's just. It's
So
just,
like that,
it's
ah?
like
Not pianist.
shredding.
There's this challenge on TikTok also. So like they ask like people like how fast can you like do this right to the beat of a song. Then at the climax of the song it's like crazy, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. Then all the comments, right? There's this guy, his form like all veiny and shit. He can do until the exact beat. Then the comments, all the girls are like, oh. Like they damn excited.
I don't know why John Paul's FYP is like that, but okay.
Yes,
It's true, it's true.
Your algorithm is.
He sends us the weirdest shit on his.
I get on there. So last time when I bought my partner a sex toy for the first time and only time, it was actually with my family.
Huh?
We went to a wholesale center in China.
Cheapo.
So I decided to buy a sex toy for my partner, and then for some reasons, right, the only person that I wanted to hide from was my mum. Right, so I still remember I told my sisters my intention because we saw it from afar already, and I myself went there by myself to find out whether it's wholesale. Like, do I need to buy 10,000 like rubber dicks or can I buy one? Right, so I can buy one. So I still remember my mum was in some cushion shop sourcing fabrics. My dad was at the L curve to shout whether she comes or not. Yeah, and then one sister was outside the shop and the other sister was choosing with me. And that's how we picked our first sex toy.
So what was it?
It was like a caterpillar looking thing.
So your whole family knows that Pear has a sex
Yeah,
toy.
it was a family
I lost it.
operation.
Yo, I keep saying my partner. Why you must name drop my wife?
We all know that you only have two partners. Right?
You know, it could be the previous one.
Yeah.
Cannot be lah.
It could be the previous one. Yeah, but anyway. So that's how I bought my first sex toy. And then in the end I found out it was she didn't like it.
Oh.
Yeah, after all that.
After all your effort.
No, so do you talk to your family about like
Sex
sex
toys.
toys and like masturbation and that kind of stuff?
No. What are you?
Never?
American? No. No, we don't.
No, sir. All I remember was the days where, because it wasn't customary for me to lock my door in at home.
Oh, you got
So-
caught before.
Like, kind of lah. So what I would do, right, is that I had to position my clothes rack in a way that when someone opens my door, the first thing they see is my clothes rack. Because I'm... So my clothes rack is literally between the door and my computer and myself. And then got one time, right, my mom like opened the door, I think, and then he's talking to me and she can only see my head from the window. And then I'm just like... and then my hand is literally on my dick, right, and I'm like, hi, yeah, what's up? There's like dinner's ready. I'm like, okay, I'll be down. It's like, I'm like...
Oh, you dirty.
Yes, no,
Did
but
you say I'm coming?
No, because he's not yet. Right? He's not yet.
Perfect. No, but I had a very strange relationship with masturbation when I was young, and I don't know.
Your mom.
Too much.
Okay,
I don't know. This is damn stupid. It's really nothing to do with the science of it, right? But for the longest time, even though I was masturbating so often when I was younger, right, I always...
You're getting very comfortable saying that already. At first, it was very sheepish.
I know. I feel like there was this thing, concept in my head called masturbation karma, which is that if I masturbated today, right, I will have a bad day the next day. And so I will always attribute like bad things that happen the next day to I try to masturbate the previous day.
Weird way to associate.
Yeah.
So you know when you guys don't know this, but when Liverpool lost the league, right, in 2014,
Oh, it's because he mastered.
because Steven Gerrard slipped, right, it was the first time in the entire season, right, where I masturbated before a match, and I told myself never to do it, and so I still blame myself till this day.
No, Liverpool also blame you.
Yeah, all my friends do also. So like for the longest time, I kept thinking about this like masturbation karma shit. Wow, it was very, very hard to
But
get
how
over.
did you come up with it in the first place?
How do you come
I
out
think
with
because for the longest time I always associated masturbation with like sin. And so it was very bad, and so like bad thing will happen to me if I did this, like,
If you do bad thing.
But I still have a strange relationship with masturbation now, but it's not because of that anymore. I think it was because when so there was a period of time where I suddenly just, I don't know why, but I just didn't have the time to masturbate at all. And I think it was almost like a month where I didn't masturbate, right? And I found myself to be very, like, I didn't have a lot of the negative thoughts that I would normally have, or like I was just a happier person. I don't know why, but I felt like there's a lot more clarity in my thoughts.
Pre-nut clarity?
Yeah, almost. Which is why, but I also know that there's health benefits and it's healthy to do it often also. So like I just have a very strange like relationship with masturbation now.
I think
So
it's
for the
because
sake of your health.
Yeah, so
I think it's because masturbation is something that we do privately. So inherently there's that secrecy around it. So then that shame is implied.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, how do you deal with like the whole idea that we associate shame with masturbation, right?
Okay.
Should we disassociate that?
Yeah, I mean we all need sexual healing, including healing your relationship.
Are we
with
making sex nobler than it
masturbation.
actually is though?
Not nobler, no need. It's supposed to be fun and all kinds of things.
Yeah, I think to a certain extent your parents kind of need to teach you privacy is privacy and there are certain things you don't do in public. I guess that's why your parents also don't initiate that conversation.
But my parents never ever said don't masturbate though.
Because we never had a conversation about what is masturbation.
Okay, so then the question should be, should parents address it and kind of like begin that conversation with the kid? Like, this is something that you do in private, but you do it in private, but it's okay.
How did you learn about sex?
How did I learn about sex?
Besides going to a university of sex.
Yes. So I didn't really have that much sex education because we didn't have sex education classes in school. The only class we had was the yearly menstrual talk for women, for girls.
So your parents never spoke to you?
No, not really. And even the times that my mom did talk about sex, it was always in negative ways.
Right. And so how would you, in future, if you have children, how would you educate your child?
And at what age?
From birth. By referring to their genitals, the correct name, the term, correct
Not like PP and Chichi, yeah?
Yeah, correct terms, and also being very respectful of their space and say, I'm going to change your diaper because it's dirty, things like that. They do understand, okay? They do.
Yeah, but that's not sex education though.
It is.
I mean, to a certain extent, I feel like you are teaching them about their organs and
their
consent,
organs,
right? But how
yes.
will you teach them about sex? And abstinence, perhaps?
Okay, they will very quickly start to ask about where they come from. So then you use age-appropriate languaging. You can use children books to explain about the egg, the sperm. Yeah. And then as they get older, they ask more questions. Then you up-level your sex education book resources. There are actually a lot of free resources on YouTube now that parents can have access to. So they can actually watch the video with their child and they can discuss the videos. So I love this.
Google something.
I love this resource called amaze.org. It's really like cartoon friendly sex education videos.
for kids.
Yeah, for kids.
Okay. Then do you think is watching porn to masturbate bad?
I don't dislike porn. I don't think porn is bad, but I think a lot of times they don't know what else to do besides porn. So they just keep doing the same thing, and it's not necessarily teaching them skills in order to be a more conscious or or better lover.
Yeah.
So like you said, there's a visual stimulation porn, there's mental stimulation, fantasy. And then there's physical stimulation. You know, when you are very horny, you don't really need much stimulation. Your body really wants to express itself. Your body really wants to ejaculate. So those are the times you don't really need those stimulus. So a lot of people just keep doing things in the same way. It's not bad inherently. It's just that they become programmed to have sex in that way.
It creates like a mismatched expectation
Correct.
sometimes.
And then when they're with themselves, it's no problem. But then when they're with a partner, they may have difficulties with sustaining their erection or like lasting longer in terms of their ejaculation speed.
Yeah.
So this is when changing the way you masturbate can help them to be more confident and comfortable with their bodies.
So what would you say to someone who's maybe growing up watched a lot of porn and masturbated and now have a partner and then they do struggle with that?
Yeah, so I'll just say cut down porn and change the way you masturbate.
How would you change
What do
the
you mean
way?
by change the way you masturbate?
For instance, using mental stimulation. For instance, listening to your body and masturbating when you are horny. Not just masturbating out of habit,
right?
Masturbating in different positions, masturbating with lubricant.
Right.
These are some ways that will change things up.
To finish, is this
Nice.
Is post-nut clarity a real thing?
What's post-nut?
After,
But she wouldn't.
After you.
Post-nut
No,
what?
I mean after you orgasm.
Post-nut clarity.
Then there's that
Oh,
brief
wow.
like gap of like
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
enlightenment, you know, like
Yeah.
clarity.
That's
What is that?
That's cool.
It's not like hippie now.
That's dope, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, you don't know lah. It's like
Yes, I know. Do you all have it?
it's that scientific thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so they believe that when you have your orgasm, all your chakras open. So it's like all the blocks in your body is open up.
Right.
And I think this is like the bliss moment that everybody loves.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the orgasm, but the after, the oxytocin, the surge of hormones running through your body. It's amazing. So this is when I think people can set the intention before the orgasm. Like, okay, I have this question. And then through the masturbation, like, yeah,
Is that a thing?
get spiritual enlightenment, why not?
So, okay.
So instead of sex being just physical, biological, don't forget sex is also emotional, sex is also energetic, sex is also spiritual. So you can actually set up the intention.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Intention is everything.
Should people start the day off masturbating?
Yeah.
To start the day right?
Start it with
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? So it's not really a nighttime thing because I feel like a
It's
lot
a
of
bit
people masturbate
biased.
at night.
Yes.
You're asking her
I've heard it a
leading
lot.
questions.
I heard it a lot. Like start off your day on the right note.
Just
Yeah, so just do what feels good for you.
yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You do.
But I do notice that a lot of men tend to prefer sex in the morning and a lot of women tend to prefer sex at night.
I agree.
Yeah. What the hell? So it's
Yes.
a thing.
Yes,
It's a pattern.
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
These are things we will not discuss unless someone like a sexologist
I
bring up.
think it will change if we didn't have to put on makeup.
You don't need to put on makeup.
I don't know. We just think like, oh, makeup.
Actually, yeah. Okay, that's fair. If I had sex in the morning, the
they
whole
already
day
start
feels-
off their day with running behind time. They're
Yeah.
already like,
Right.
you know.
Because women rather sleep in the
think
morning. That's the
to me,
Or
conclusion.
women have bad time management.
No, men just want to sleep at night, because night is for sleeping, what?
I think it's the lighting. Like when you have natural sunlight, everything just looks damn sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I have this thing where they say I'm a morning person, I'm a night person. I know exactly what they're talking about.
Oh, euphemism. Okay, well, so let us know whether you prefer sex and masturbating in the morning or night. Yeah.
Why are you trying to ask this of our audience?
Or like, do y'all try No Nut November? Like, do Singaporeans do it?
Have you even successfully done it? You know,
I don't even want to do it. Like, why am I?
have you all tried the porn where they say like try not to come and then they give you like f***ing porn for like half an hour?
With porn,
Yeah. So it's like they'll give
like
you
a
like
bar that slowly depletes.
it was
No,
like
no, no.
it's like a video. They give you like maybe 10 clips.
Shit, I know what
in
you're
5
talking about,
minutes,
but I don't want to incriminate myself.
and then it'll be like try not to.
Wait, but are you supposed to touch yourself or you just supposed to watch?
Yeah. No,
Also, they
you touch
gamify
yourself.
porn. Wait, I never-
They
Send me.
add music beats to it to your tempo.
Also, then they're showing you horrible things lah.
No.
No, they're showing you f***ing stimulating porn to make you come.
Who?
Ooh, fun.
The people of Pornhub.com.
Not legal.
For making bank.
Wang bang.
Hey, weird lah.
So how do you access Pornhub?
Yeah, cannot. It's last time one.
DM us.
When I was in Australia.
No, then told me how to do it.
Something about DNS.
Change your DNS.
Podcast from jail.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you watch, remember to drop us a sub, hit the notification button, and like this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much to Dr. Martha for joining
Hey,
us today.
good to see you.
Hey, I nearly forgot.
Bye bye.
We'll see you
Thanks
next
for
one.
watching. Bye bye.